Okay.
Exactly. Episode 38 of
Between a rock and a bald spot.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna get better at that eventually someday. Shit, that was loud.
You're pretty loud. All right,
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
try this winter cookie juvie that my dear friend Rockets bought me for my birthday. Which is right around the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Smells sweet. All right. It definitely does taste like a winter cookie.
True. It tastes just like a snickerdoodle, but it's very buttery.
I don't hate it actually.
I do.
So I definitely would never get this out of my own volition, I don't think. But like it's drinkable. I've definitely had worse shit. I would rather drink this than the tropical Red Bull. At least my state's tropical Red Bull. Yours sounds like it tastes like the Japanese one, and the Japanese one was actually like delicious.
I should get some and send them to you. With our luck, though, it'd be like the one pack that's your state's flavor.
Right.
My thing about that juvie, so it's for those of you who don't know, it's a what is it? Winter cookie?
Winter cookie, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a snickerdoodle flavor, basically. It's like cinnamony, buttery, you know, that sort of stuff. But when I had those, I was very skeptical, first of all, going in, because that doesn't sound good to me. But when I drank them, I kept gagging. Like I couldn't swallow. Every time I tried to like drink it, it fucking gagged me. Because my body was like, these flavors you're not supposed to swallow like that. You have to chew them first or something. Like you don't just fucking chug that shit. That's not okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's honestly fair. Okay, so this week is going to be a little weird. It might end up being a short episode. It also depends on how much we fucking ramble.
We're not going to ramble at all because I'm fucking sleep and he's sleep.
Not a lot of topics though. So probably going to be our shortest episode yet.
Would you say there's a lot of hair though?
There's at least one hair.
There's hair, just not in the places you'd want it. Like, you know, right here. Yeah. Or for you, it's more of, I mean, it's a little bit more of a space. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
So let's talk the Knives Out sequel that just came out.
Did you see it?
Called Wake. I did. I just watched it yesterday.
This dude
it's
already
called
been
Wake
seeing.
Up Dead Man.
Oh yeah.
Super solid. Have you watched any of those? I'm assuming probably not.
No. I've heard they're all good, but I haven't watched any of them.
They are all good.
They're all good.
Rian Johnson can make a fucking whodunit, but he can't make a Star War.
Didn't he? He's done some other. I feel like he's done some other like sci-fi thing that he did okay.
So maybe it's just the Star War. And honestly, it probably wasn't even his fault. He was probably just like, all right, fuck it. I don't know. I don't have the story to go off of. I don't know where we're supposed to take this. I'm just gonna. Oh, Looper. That's right. He did Looper, and Looper was fucking solid.
He did Rogue One. Well,
Rian Johnson did.
He didn't do Rogue One. He worked on Rogue One. I should say.
Was he like a co-writer or something?
He was. You know, now that I said that, I'm gonna have to look it up. Hold on.
Oh, and he did the good episodes of Breaking Bad. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he obviously like can make good shit. I think he just kind of. I think he kind of was given a bad hand with Star War. A singular Star War.
Yeah, that's possible. So my bad. His role in Rogue One was very minor. He was an Imperial trooper and uncredited.
Oh.
So he's just an extra basically, but he was there. But he didn't ruin that Star Wars movie.
Hard to ruin it as a fucking supporting actor or like an extra.
Yeah, with a helmet on, so you wouldn't even know it was him. Probably. I'm
Yeah.
assuming he had a helmet on. He may not have.
So Knives Out, the original, the 2019 movie, has a 97% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes and 92% audience.
Oh,
Glass Onion is 91 critics, 92 audience. So critics goes down a little bit, audience is about the same. Wake Up Dead Man is like 93% critic, 94% audience.
Interesting.
So all three of them are super solid. I did think Glass Onion was a little bit worse than the first one. I don't know where I would rank this one though. I need to rewatch Knives Out again. But they're all solid movies. I mean, if you like whodunits,
Yeah.
they're good. You know, good suspenseful thriller. You don't know who the killer's gonna be. It obviously lays like little breadcrumbs out, you know, and it's like Clue. So it's like, oh well, any one of these people could have done it. All of them had motive, but then like one by one, you find out like, oh, well, this person actually didn't. This person actually didn't. This person actually didn't. And then it ends up being like the fucking caretaker, and you're like, damn,
Yeah.
didn't see that one coming.
You did include. Did you know in the Clue movie they have alternate endings?
I did hear something about like,
and not
they would play different endings.
Yeah.
Or
not
whatever
only did they have alternate
yeah.
endings, but different theaters got different versions. So people would be like, "Oh yeah, it was so and so," and other people would be like, "No, that's not who it was at all. It was this."
Yeah, no, the fuck, no, it wasn't. Were you even paying attention,
dude? Did you even watch it? But the canonical real answer for Clue was the butler or something like that.
I actually don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, well, spoilers. Whoops.
Yeah, spoilers. It's okay. I think that movie came out in what, fucking like the 80s?
I think it was like, that sounds right.
Early 90s.
I think it was 90s, but 80 sounds right.
Yeah. So anyways, if you like the Knives Out series, which
85, my bad,
mostly people do, I highly recommend Wake Up Dead Man. A lot of people are saying it's the strongest.
Oh, that's good.
Which, like I said, I need to rewatch Knives Out to like give my opinion on that. It's definitely better than Glass Onion, because when Glass Onion came out, I remember thinking I was a little let down.
Damn.
So yeah, Knives Out ended up being a banger. It was kind of funny too, because when I watched that, it was like I was on vacation, and
oh no, not vacation.
For whatever reason, we were like shut in that day, and it was on, and I was like, all right, whatever, let's watch it. And it ended up, I was like, whoa, this shit's fucking badass.
Oh yeah. It wasn't like COVID or something?
Technically when I watched it, it was during COVID, but we were on vacation though.
Oh. Fair.
You should go watch them.
I'll keep that in mind.
Do it. Keep it in mind.
We're gonna talk about Rob Reiner.
Oh yeah, we can mention Rob Reiner being fucking murdered by his son.
Maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
So
it's really weird.
He's definitely dead, but verdict is out on who done it.
So
Knives Out
someone
type
on
of
Twitter.
situation.
Yeah, true. It's not a murder mystery, except it sort of is.
It's sort of solved, but
someone on Twitter was trying to say the original call was for cardiac arrest. But they linked a video of the call, and everyone's like, well, how do we know this is for the Rob Reiner incident? Like it was just a 911 call for cardiac arrest or whatever. So that was really weird. But I'm seeing several news sites reporting that him and his wife were stabbed. Rip. And some news sites are starting to report that it was his son. Supposedly the daughter is who found them. So I wonder what's up with that. I wonder why old Sonny Buck fucking whacked his parents. Do you think he's like think he went psycho? Do you think he found the will and saw that everything was being left to the sister?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. We might never know even. For those of you who don't know, by the way, Rob Reiner is the director of The Princess Bride, Stand By Me. He's got some other
Tap.
Yeah, Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap. He's worked on some other stuff too. The Story of Us. He was, I believe, an actor in that one. Did he direct Spinal Tap? Or was he just a character in Spinal Tap? I actually don't know.
I thought he directed it, but yeah, he was also the father in The Wolf of Wall Street. He was Leo's character's father. Very interesting. Yeah, rest in peace, Rob.
Yeah, and his wife.
And his wife, true. Yeah, sorry, Rob's wife.
Yeah.
So this is probably what's going to take up the brunt of our episode today.
Ugh.
Let's recap the fucking Clair Obscure Awards. Oh, I mean, sorry, the Game Awards. So I guess we could talk about like everything announced, and then we can go over like what games won awards, which is gonna just be Clair Obscure repeated 9 separate times.
Pretty much.
So, everything shown off. It's kind of a lot.
It is kind of a lot.
And I'll go over like what I was personally excited for. So, and this is in no particular order, and it's definitely not the order they were revealed in. So I don't know what IGN was doing with this. Either way, we have Mega Man Dual Override.
Hell yeah.
The first thing I'm excited for, Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic.
Hell
This is supposed to be a spiritual successor to Knights of the Old Republic. It does not seem like it's a turn-based RPG. However, the studio was just formed a year ago or something like that. So people are thinking it's going to be very far behind. However, someone who is like the fucking like one of the people working on the games. I think it's like someone high up though.
I thought it was fucking Casey. What's his name?
Yeah, it is Casey. What's his name? But I don't know what the fuck. I'm Casey. What's his name? So I don't know what the fuck that means.
True. He's the guy who was the director of the first or the second Knights of the Old Republic.
So director was in my head, but I was like, we were just talking about movies, so I didn't know if that's why. Yeah, okay. So he is the director of this game. So he did state, so people were speculating like, 2030 at the earliest, since the studio was just formed. He directly stated that it would not take that long.
Is he Hudson?
We'll see. I mean, that could be November of 2029.
Yeah,
which is technically not 2030, but
yeah. He said before 2030, so they've got up until December 31st, basically, of 2029.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm gonna hold my breath on that though, because think of like Star Wars 1313. Think of Battlefront 3. It
You're
very
not
well
gonna
could
hold
get
your
canceled.
If you hold your breath, you're gonna die.
I did say that backwards. That's true.
If it comes out though and it's good, I hope it's. I mean, if it's good, like I'm hype, but
yeah,
I'm gonna try and just forget about it, and then when it comes out, hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good play on that. Next up we have Control Resonant. This was my personal like biggest hype moment. I loved the first Control game, as you know. I fucking talk about it all the time. That was like a fucking banger game. So it was made by Remedy.
What is the order your list is in?
No idea.
That's
what I was saying.
Can we switch to this list? Jesus.
So this is evidently in author rank.
Oh, okay. I just sent an alphabetical list.
I can do it in alphabetical, A to Z.
Oh, okay.
All right, so restarting. We have 007 First Light, which I'm hyped for that, but that wasn't. It was like a slight, like extra gameplay tidbit. Like it wasn't a whole lot for that.
Right. Well, and it's already been announced, so
yeah,
it's just like new info.
So next up, we have a 2XKO,
which was
which,
a fighting game.
yeah, that was like it started showing gameplay, and I was like, this doesn't look like my cup of tea. I don't care. Next up, we have 4 Loop, which this could end up being cool. It is a multiplayer game, so it's gonna end up being one of those things where like it's gonna have to be really cool for me to step away from other stuff that I'm playing to even want to like check it out. Made by some of the original people that made Left 4 Dead, so it could be good.
Is 4
We
Loop
shall
it's like an extraction shooter thingy, right?
It's Arc Raiders 2, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
Or Temu Arc Raiders,
Yeah,
yeah.
Temu Arc Raiders at home. Yep.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief was announced. That game looked cool. I'll never play it though.
Me either. I don't think I've ever played an Ace Combat actually. Maybe they're really
Same.
fun. I have no idea.
Next up we have Animo.
Shout out Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's another Pal World Pokemon sort of rip, except they got around the copyright by letting you, when you summon the Pokemon, you get to directly control it. So therefore it's different.
Here. Arknight's Endfield. This was another don't care. It's anime game. Audio Mech, your music transformed. If you have that like DJ Hero, Guitar Hero itch, this will blow on it. Not gonna scratch it probably, but it'll
it was kind of cool.
Do something for it.
Yeah,
it looked cool. There's such a void left by Guitar Hero. I don't know. Well, I guess not really necessarily anymore. Fortnite like basically brought it back, but it brought it back in a really stingy way. So,
what way is that?
With the, I forget what they call the mode, but
yeah, Fortnite Festival.
Songs, yeah, or whatever. Festival. I feel like it's really expensive to buy songs.
Yeah, so the thing is the songs are $5 each, but there is a music pass which gives you like 4 songs every season, and then any of the songs that are in the battle pass that are like your menu, like lobby music, are songs you can play, which like that's not really that cool, but like it is songs. And then every week they put out like 30 songs or something that you can play for free.
Yeah,
which are like, actual artists and shit.
Battlefield Red Sec is on this list, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be there either. The next one should be Bradley the Badger.
True, Bradley the Badger is also next. That game actually like looked intriguing. When it releases, I'll look more into it.
Daniel is very excited for that.
Yeah, kid's weird. Next up, Control Resonant. As I was saying, that was like my biggest fucking reveal at the Game Awards. Did not see that one coming. I thought there should be a sequel to Control. It definitely left it open-ended to where there could be.
Yeah.
But everything was also, I'm not gonna say everything was wrapped up because like that story is very confusing, but it at least like it didn't need a sequel. So for that to get announced was super cool. It also is supposed to be coming out like soon. Soonish, like in 2026. So I mean
that's pretty soon.
Yeah. For it to be announced and it's coming out like within the year, the next year, like that's cool. So that was my biggest hype thing. Next up, this one was weird. Coven of the Chicken Foot.
Hell yeah, it's Howl's Moving Castle.
Basically.
You're an old grandma with chicken feet, and you have to lead around some fucking golem.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Decrepit. This looks kind of cool.
I'm gonna be honest,
will never play it.
I don't even remember what that was.
Decrepit was the one with the spider, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like the dungeon looking game. Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred.
Expansion.
And they also dropped the new Paladin class that night. That was cool.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. They dropped the class way ahead of, because we were gonna have to wait till April for that. And the last time they added a class was when they added the previous expansion, which was like a year and a half
Didn't
ago.
Helldivers do that last year? Didn't they like announce the Alien DLC or whatever, and then it like came out that night?
Something like that. Someone did that. I mean, I like when studios do things like that. I wish more people would do that, but it's so hard to even just not get it leaked.
Yeah, that and like you end up overloading the servers because like people are watching the Game Awards and they get hype and then want to go fucking play the game.
Suavis didn't even watch it. I told him that, and he immediately got on Diablo. So the one thing I will say, I think to play Paladin, you have to pre-order the expansion. So that's, they didn't say that at the Video Game Awards, but I believe that's how it works.
Damn.
Yeah. So if you were looking forward to that, they got you.
So this next game, based on the trailer alone, I might look into it when it releases because the trailer was like super fucking weird and like, I don't know, it just kind of, if the gameplay looks fun, I might check it out. But it's called Divinity. There have been several games in the series.
Well, and then so Divinity, that's the whole fucking statue thing, right?
That's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah, if you've been seeing the weird statue floating around that people were speculating on, that is what the statue was.
Larian Dev says mysterious divinity statue was a statement for skill and craftsmanship amid the age of AI.
Hell yeah.
Okay, shout out Larian taking a stand against AI slop, which we definitely saw some AI slop while we were there. Namely their final reveal, I think, was AI bullshit. What the fuck was that even called? I already forgot. It was stupid.
High Guard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Next up, Duet Night Abyss. I don't even remember seeing that, so that must have been another one of those anime games that I wrote off. Escape from Duckov was shown as well. I don't really know why.
It was an update or something, new DLC.
Hayes is excited.
True.
Next up, you have Exodus, which is just Mass Effect.
True.
Essentially. Didn't look bad, didn't look unique, so I don't know. I'll never play it.
Then we had another space game, which was actually the craziest reveal of all time.
True. Force 3? Yeah, dude. When that was shown off, I was like, brother, what is this? And then Force 3 popped up, and then they just quickly moved on to something else. And I was like, can we fucking circle back?
Yeah. Yo, can we do a little wraparound?
Yeah. That was crazy. I won't spoil it. That game looking way different than Forest 1 and 2 makes sense. If you've played Sons of the Forest story all the way through, you will understand. But
maybe
this game looks crazy, so I'm intrigued. I might actually check it out. That's also a really quick turnaround for them.
Super
because
quick,
the gap between 1 and 2 was huge.
It was like 8 years or something, I think. Maybe not that long, but it was a long time.
It honestly might have been.
What we got next?
Gang of Dragon. This is made by the original creator of the Yakuza series. So it's not a Yakuza game, I don't think, unless it's like a hidden Yakuza game.
No, I think it's its own thing, though. Yeah, it's its own thing, I believe, anyway.
Looks intriguing, though. A pretty well-known Asian actor is playing the lead character.
Glenn?
So, yeah.
Didn't someone say something like that? Was it Greg?
Probably. It sounds like something Greg would say. Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity, which
is out.
I don't remember seeing that.
They launched it. It was a new update / DLC, and it went live during the VGA. So VGAs.
Hell yeah, we got 2 of those.
True.
So next up on the list, and this was the closing reveal.
Oh boy,
of the Game Awards, which was really stupid. High Guard. It's your next Concord get canceled after about a week game.
Literally. It looked kind of cool for like the first couple seconds. You're like riding a horse with a shotgun and then you like throw an axe at a dude, and then it fucking like turns into a hero shooter like bullshit. Like it basically just looked like they took League and Valorant and smashed them together, and they're like, here you go, Overwatch 3.0.
And the animations were quite literally ripped. Like it's
Dude.
the same shit happening.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane.
It really is.
Ending the Game Awards with that game is such a slap in the face. Like that, it's crazy. So yeah, that will definitely get concorded.
I should mention it was made by people who worked on Apex and Titanfall, but they're not still with EA, and this game's not an EA game, so it's like the people who made those games not as good as they could have been, I think, is what's happening here.
Good. So next up, we had Invincible Versus, which a very cool reveal for the trailer showed a brand new original character in the game only.
Game only for how long? You think they'll put her? You think they'll put her in the show or the comic?
The comic's finished.
For now,
the show maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. She is I forget her name, but she is a character that can control the rare earth metals.
She's Magneto. But
what the fuck was her name? It was like a play on that. Was it Elemental?
Yeah, I think it was actually. Now that
I think it was Elemental.
Yeah. But it's like Ella Mental, like two words. First last name Elemental.
Exactly. Last name greatest. Next up, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. I hate how like John Carpenter's like in the title. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
But I'm kind of excited a little bit. Not like real excited, but like I guess it's like what Dank was saying. I think that was what about that game, right? That like if you go over to someone's house and they toss you a controller and that's what they're playing, like it's cool.
I think that'll be cool for us to get on Epic for free in like a year or two. Yeah, and then we can play it.
And then we can play it. Yeah, exactly. That's coming out.
Damn, we didn't buy it.
Yeah, March 12th. So, I mean,
True.
that's what they said. Grain of salt.
I feel like March 12th is close enough that they
are pretty much done.
Push it back.
Yeah, probably. But you never know.
Unless it's a scam game.
True. I feel like they wouldn't John Carpenter a scam game though.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of, real quickly, just to segue, and then we'll come back. So we had reported on the new Postal game coming out. That was such a footnote. I didn't care to mention it, but it seems relevant now, based on what I just said. So that game got canceled. Everyone was saying it was AI slopware.
Oh yeah.
And the original studio that made Postal like investigated it or something like that, and basically like took the game away from the company that was going to make it, and that company disbanded.
Damn.
Yeah, it was really fucking weird.
That's crazy. Speaking of that, just another little small footnote. There was a little bit of controversy in this newest season of Fortnite. They have a Back to the Future, like Marty McFly skin, right?
Mm.
And they have the hoverboard emote, very cool. You get kicks with it, which you can put on any of your characters. Cool shoes. Ooh. But there's like a Studio Ghibli-ish anime sticker spray you can put on like walls. Like when you're playing the game, you can like spray it on a wall or whatever, right? And everybody was accusing Fortnite of AI, and the fucking actual artist came out and was like, it's not AI. I fucking worked like for hundreds of hours to make this like perfect. So I guess we're now in the era where if anything looks remotely AI, everyone's like, that's AI.
Yeah. So yeah, we are. That keeps happening with all kinds of stuff.
Speaking of, this shirt might be AI, or at least it's stolen art.
That's true. Actually,
shout out Marathon.
Shout out Marathon indeed. Next up, we have Lego Batman Legacy: The Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna get that on release,
Me
but
either.
I will definitely get that for like $30.
See, I feel like so. Let me temper this statement. I feel like Lego usually doesn't put out bad games. However, I mean that in the like the mainline Lego franchises. So like Lego Batman, Lego Star Wars, those sort of like where they're bringing in a third party title, or something like some other IP they're incorporating into Lego. When it comes to games like Lego Voyages or whatever, or Lego Worlds, or like any of those other Lego games, I don't fucking know, dude. I haven't played like any of those, but the common consensus I see is that those games are not worth your time for the most part.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks, but it's all different studios, so
yeah. So this is like one of the mainline ones too, because it's made by TT, Telltale. So it should be good. However, they did state that it's only going to be like what they say, like 15 or 20 hours.
Yeah, something like that. Which
kind of sucks.
So it does, but like you can't expect them to make the Skywalker Saga every time, I think.
I felt like the Skywalker Saga was a little short too, though. Like it was shorter than it could have been.
That's true. I'll give you that. I think it has a lot of replayability.
Was only like
though.
A mission or two. Yeah,
it wasn't.
Yeah, I guess it's fair.
I mean, I feel like each movie was like 5 missions or something, but maybe they're just, I don't know. They're kind of long though too.
Yeah,
they're children's games though, so like, I don't want to criticize them too much because like it has to be accessible for children.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I'm hyped for that. I will definitely get that when it's a little bit cheaper. Probably on Switch as well. I think that's a good Switch game.
It probably would be.
Because like I don't need it to look good. Not that the Switch 2 version would necessarily, but next up we have Lords of the Fallen 2, which is a little confusing because I thought that had already been announced. You and I both had talked about that, and or not announced, but it had already come out.
Yeah, the same. Was that the one where that one was kind of confusing too, because they announced Lords of the Fallen 2, and then they announced like a 2.5 update for the first game. Which was kind of confusing, but
Pop off king.
Yeah, basically.
Marvel Rivals dropped a Deadpool character reveal at the Game Awards.
Cool.
Marvel Rivals.
And technically Elsa Bloodstone was in it too, but as like they didn't even fucking show her name or anything. It was like, who cares?
Oh, okay. I'm glad you said that. I didn't know who the fuck that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Next up we have Neo 3, which is cool, I guess. Didn't play Neo 1 or 2, so don't care.
Oh, you skipped Metroid Prime 4 Beyond?
That's not on this list. Interesting.
Yeah, well, so the game is technically out. I think it was just like a commercial being like, hey, game's out, like buy it or something, it was like that sort of thing. It wasn't technically an announcement, I guess. Because I think that came out on I want to say it was the 11th or 12th. When is the VGA? The 11th?
VGA, yeah, we're the 11th.
Let's see. That was it came out on the 4th. My bad. So it had been out for like a week.
Perfect.
Yeah. We got
next up, No Law.
I don't even remember.
When you're drinking White Claws.
Hell yeah.
That was the Cyberpunk game.
Oh, okay. Pass. It actually kind of looked interesting, but like
it looked better than Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, but it's probably like fucking 10 hours versus 200 hours.
Yeah, probably.
So I don't even actually think Cyberpunk was that long. I think most people say it's like 60 hours.
Yeah. Next up is Ontos, which this game actually looked kind of cool.
It did look kind of cool.
So might end up being sick. We'll see. Then we have Orbitals. I don't remember this. This must have been one of those weird anime games that I just wrote off.
It was not an anime game, I don't think, but it wasn't. I didn't think it looked cool. Maybe it was an anime game. I don't know, but it was like spaceships or something. Was it the Resogun looking one? No, it wasn't. That was the audio one that looked like Resogun, audio mech or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
Moving on. Order of the Sinking Star.
I literally don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either. Out of Words. The only reason why I remember that one is because the picture is like doing enough justice for me, but that one was the claymation weird looking shit.
I think they're paper, but maybe they're clay. I don't know. They look like they're like construction paper or something.
Paper mache, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. Very very artsy fartsy. Everything in that game is handcrafted, so I mean that's kind of cool in and of itself, but like that also is the kind of thing that I fucking hate in video games. So I mean, art's cool, but like keep that shit out of my fucking games, dog.
Yeah.
I'm honestly just here to shoot people and big titty chicks. Not in that order,
vibe.
but maybe. And Pokemans. And sometimes Pokemans are the big titty chicks.
Yeah, sometimes they are. That's true. Next up, Phantom Blade Zero. This game looked cool, but it's again, it's another one of those like I'll never play it.
I thought it looked pretty cool. I probably will also never play it though.
You know what you should play? Phasmophobia for the Switch 2, which was announced.
I don't even. That's such a weird. That was just such a weird announcement, honestly.
Yeah, it was a very strange announcement. Whatever. I'm sure someone's hyped for that. Yeah, I'm not that someone, but I'm sure
people who don't have Steam decks, I guess, or PCs and want to play Phasmo on the go.
Yeah,
I don't know. Next was Pragmata.
Yeah, which was not shown off for the first time,
right?
But they did show off some new stuff.
And they
another dad character carrying a child character, which we've seen 100 times in the past decade.
Every time I see that though, like it looks so much like Death Stranding, but like here, copy mine, but make it different.
Yeah,
it's like
font.
Yeah, it's like if you mix Death Stranding and like Dead Space, I feel like, and then try to make it The Last of Us. That's like I don't know. They're doing too much. Yeah. I think we'll see. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good.
This next one upset me a little bit because it got leaked to hell, and the fact that they showed it off, it's kind of like, why didn't you keep that close to your chest? There was a new trailer for Resident Evil Requiem, and they unfortunately leaked Leon. He is a player character, which a lot of people were speculating he'd come back anyways, but they showed him off in the trailer, and evidently it is going to be a split campaign, and they're almost like kind of doing the Resident Evil 6 thing again. So basically Leon's section is going to be actiony, and what's the girl's name? Ashley. Sherry.
She's the Ashford or whatever. What the fuck is her name?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So something like that. Yeah. So her section is gonna be like more horror driven. So I guess if you love playing as Leon, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, true. What is her name?
Ashcroft? Is that what it was?
Yeah, that sounds right. But what's her first name? Grace, apparently.
Probably. Oh. Grace Ashcroft.
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
I don't know. I mean, it's not Chris Redfield, So thank God for that, because that dude's just muscles. But I like Leon also, but like I'm kind of getting tired of Leon.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying like, "Oh, we got shafted. It should have been Jill, or even
Jill
Claire."
could have been cool. Claire could have been cool too. They could have even done a fucking wild card and put like fucking Sheva in there, or the fucking android kid from 6. I don't remember his name.
I kind of wonder if they're gonna try to like do away with him.
I think technically he died in 6, so whatever. He was like a robot anyway. I think they were both robots actually. The little girl and him were both robots in 6 or something. I don't. 6 was so convoluted and fucking stupid that I honestly I don't remember. They could have done any number of things, and what they chose to do maybe will work out. I don't know. What happened to the guy at the end of 7?
6, 7.
6, 7?
He's the main character in 8.
Okay, what happens at the end of 8? Does he die? Why didn't we do him again?
Yes, I do believe he technically dies.
Damn. Well, rip.
Though you could have played as his daughter.
What if you got to
like
play
you do in the DLC?
I wish you could play as the fucking the Picanino guy from fucking Resident Evil 4. He's like the first what the fuck are those guys called? The like farmer dudes?
I think farmer dudes is what they're called.
Like they're called like the Gestapo or some shit.
Yeah. The Ganados?
Yeah, Ganados. Thank you. You should yeah, you should play one of the games as one of the Ganados. One who throws a knife at you.
So next up, we have Saros, which this game looks interesting. It is going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive for a little bit. Hopefully not forever.
I thought it was Soros.
Tomato.
Whatever.
That game looks intriguing. It looks very Returnal. I don't know if it is going to be connected. It is made by the same studio.
That might just be like their style.
Art style. Yeah. It might be. But yeah, the game looks cool. If it ends up going cheap, once I have a PlayStation 5, I might cop it. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
I would be interested in playing that. Next up, we have Screamer, which I don't remember seeing this.
I don't remember seeing that either. I see it's on the list though. Screamer.
2026 specifically. I guess it's a fucking reboot.
True.
I don't know.
Oh, well, we kind of also glossed over Rust Mobile, but that we don't need. That's all we need to say about that. Keep moving.
Oh, that's also not on this list. It's funny. Solasta 2.
That's already been announced, but we got more information on it, and I think a release date. So,
which is never. Sorry, spoilers.
True spoilers. It's getting pushed back. It's coming out after GTA 6. Actually, it's slated for March 12th, 2026. So we'll see. What was the original release date for GTA 6? That was the one that most recently got pushed back. It was in March, wasn't it?
I think so.
All right. Then what do you have?
Moving on. Soulframe. Not to be confused with Soul Train
or Warframe.
True. Looked weird. Don't care. I will not play it.
I don't remember anything about it. There were so many like games where I was just like, okay, I don't care.
Star Wars Galactic Racer. This is got me a little intrigued.
True. It doesn't say Pod Racer, and it looked like there were some things that were not Pod Racers in it. Which could be cool. Could be cool. Could be also real stupid though. So, you know.
I want to race TIE fighters. You know how cool it'd be?
Fucking I can't do it, but that was my best.
That's close. Yeah. So next up is Stupid Never Dies, and the only reason why I remember this game was because of how fucking weird it looked. That was the game where like the character like threw up at one point. It
Oh yeah. Was that?
was like cell shaded zombies and shit like that. I
Yeah,
don't
there
know. It
was
looked
some
really
other
stupid.
game that was like Let It Bleed or Let It Die or something. Or Just Die, or I don't fucking remember, but it reminded me of that like vaguely, which was like a I almost want to say that was like a roguelite. I don't know. PlayStation game.
Let It Die just got some sort of fucking. There was some news about that the other day. I don't remember what it was because that came out a long time ago.
It was like a skateboarding Grim Reaper game. I don't. Other than
Yeah.
that, like I don't fucking remember anything about that game. But it was like kind of like cartoony looking.
Yeah.
Then
Very
we had
similar in style.
the Seven Deadly Sins Origins. Was
This
shown off
also
again.
isn't. That also wasn't on this list. I guess I should have switched to the list you were using because IGN
I think
picked and choose what
IGN.
they included.
Yeah, I think IGN for the most part didn't include stuff that was like announced like years ago. Because you also didn't have the Solo Leveling Arise port going to Xbox.
Oh yeah, true.
I actually don't know what that's on currently. It might just be PC. And you didn't have the
Hopefully it
South
comes
of
out for
Midnight
PC
port.
too.
South of Midnight almost won something too, I think. Or maybe
No,
it
they
did
win
win something.
Yeah, they did. It did. Win something.
But that was a Xbox exclusive. It's now coming to PS5 and Switch too. Worth mentioning, I guess, if you're excited for that or you didn't get to play it. What do we have next? Tomb Raider. Or Tank Rat?
the Free Shepherd.
Oh, the Free Shepherd. Okay, the Free Shepherd before Tank Rat.
Oh, Tank Rat. Technically, sorry, I skipped Tank Rat.
Tank Rat looked kind of cool actually. Basically, it's Arc Raiders, but you're a ball that goes and latches onto tanks, and then you're the tank after that. So then it's just World of Tanks, I guess. I don't fucking
Big tank guy, huh?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Looked kind of like goofy, like arcade, sort of silly, goofy. Might be fun.
Yeah, it might be fun. That's
for
true.
free. Then we had the Free Shepherd.
It is free.
Oh yeah, dude. I think they opened with the Free Shepherd, by the way.
Ah, okay. So I missed that then.
Yeah. You get to play as a border collie herding some sheeps. Get to live out your fucking sheep dreams.
You dare mock the son of a shepherd?
I think it's like a cozy sort of like chill game, or I think that's what they are going for. I don't know anyone who's excited for that except for like maybe my aunt. Dude, I just, it's such a weird, like, I mean, you know, get your bag or whatever, but like, yeah, you might not be getting a bag with that at all. I don't know. It's pretty niche. Yeah. Then we had Tomb Raider, right?
Yeah, it was a fucking double whammy announcement
True.
from the fucking Toomey boys.
And they're coming out back to back too. It's kind of
So these mother suckers announced Tomb Raider Catalyst, which I believe is like the remake of 1, and then Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, which is the like new game.
Are we sure you got that right? I think Legacy of Atlantis. Well, so the reason I say that is the outfit Lara Croft is wearing in the Legacy of Atlantis one or whatever is the OG outfit from the first game. The like blue like tank top with the brown shorts.
Yeah.
And so that's why I feel like Legacy of Atlantis is the remake.
Yeah, you're right. Legacy of Atlantis is the remake.
Okay. Another Crystal Dynamics, by the way.
Yeah, they're both Crystal Dynamics.
Also they're Unreal Engine 5, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, it's gonna go.
I mean, I hope so. I'm wondering if this is going to turn into another trilogy or not.
So is Catalyst a sequel to Shadow of the Tomb Raider?
No, I don't think so.
So it's like a reboot.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider was the end of that, like Laura from like, what was even the first one called? Just Tomb Raider? That was like the bow and arrow, like Last of Us type Tomb Raider game. But that's like those are done.
Oh, okay.
So this is a new Lara Croft, completely new story, everything.
That's cool.
But yeah, so 2026 for I'm sorry, Legacy of Atlantis, and 2027 for Catalyst is their working dates right now. So back to back, really.
Yeah, going back to back. Next up, Total War Warhammer 40K. What's the one that already exists? Is it just Total War Warhammer?
Yeah, I think so. Because Warhammer is like orcs and like knights and shit, and then Warhammer 40K is like space marines and fucking
okay.
guns and lasers and aliens and shit.
So
yeah.
Total War Warhammer existing already is like it exists, but it's not the same. Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go look it up because so when we were watching it live, we told Daniel that this is the first time they'd ever done this. And then Epic is giving away Total War Warhammer. And I was like, okay, well, that doesn't make sense. And I had to go look it up because I was like, what the fuck? I know they have never done this before. And when I looked it up, that's when I realized that Warhammer is like knights and shit. And then Warhammer 40K is like space sci-fi shit.
That's cool. So if you like RTSs and you like Warhammer 40K, you might get a fucking boner at this game.
True. Total War has been, my dad really liked Total War games. He really liked playing as the fucking Romans and just murdering everybody. I don't know what that says about him as a person, but go off, Pops.
What it said about him.
True. Past tense. Rest in peace, the homie. I know some of you can sympathize with me.
Yeah, true. Shout out dead dads.
True.
Damn, dude, the last few games are fucking.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, there was
Warframe had an announcement, which is wild. How long has that game been going on now? Fucking,
at least a decade, I would imagine. It came out on PS4, I think. Close to launch.
It's over a decade for sure.
Yeah. Dude, did you realize PS5 has been out for like 5 years already?
Huh?
That's what Dank was telling me the other day.
Actual?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, PS5 release date came out in 2020. Yep. November 12th, 2020. Yep.
Dog, that's insane. That makes way more sense because like they're over here like talking about like PS6 and I'm like, damn dog, this generation just started already.
Yeah.
Are you talking about PS6?
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't. So you know what? You know what fucked that up? COVID.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, COVID. I keep looking at the timelines of shit and I'm like, holy shit, that was like fucking 4 years ago. Holy shit, that was 5 years ago.
COVID caused the chip shortage, which caused PS5 to like not exist. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's I mean, so it's not that simple or black and white, but like that's the timeline. Yeah, some of these games people were making fun of, like, oh, this will come out on PS7 or something. I was like, PS7, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah. Then we had Warlock, Dungeons and Dragons. I don't even know what that is, and I don't think I care.
Exactly.
And then we had some free to play game DLC announcements. We had Where Winds Meet DLC coming out in 2026, which is kind of crazy because that game just launched like 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah.
We had Wuthering Waves version 3.0 coming out or announced, coming out the day before Christmas Eve. And then Zenless Zone Zero is getting some, I think it's a collaboration or something, but it's called Angels of Delusion. And that's sometime in the future that's coming out. I think I played Zenless Zone Zero like for like 10 minutes or something. All those like Hoyoverse like gotcha games or whatever are like kind of fun, but like you have to spend lots of money to actually be relevant in that game, those games. So it's like, if you dabble, cool, but you probably should be a whale if you're gonna have any fun.
Yeah.
I think that was it for announcements.
Yes, I also think that was it.
Yeah.
I guess let's go over the winners.
Yeah, we'll go over that real quick.
At least for not, we won't go over every single winner. But we'll go over like the winner for like the main categories.
Yeah.
So, starting strong with the game of the year, we have Clair Obscure Expedition 33. And this is not the only title it won, so fucking strap in.
Yeah. Apparently there's 29 categories, by the way. Apparently.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
true.
so
there's 29. Holy shit.
Game of the year, Clair Obscure. Let's break down who they won against, by the way. Death Stranding 2, Hades 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. And if you wanted to say that an original work beating a bunch of sequels deserves to win, like I feel you. But like, I don't think Death Stranding won a single fucking award. And that might be the first Kojima game not to win a fucking award.
Yeah, I don't think it did. I wonder if he's salty.
Dude, well, not only that, but Metal Gear Delta wasn't even on the fucking shit. Which, like, that's Kojima technically, but like he didn't really have any hands on that the second time anyway.
Yeah,
but it's more like the fourth or fifth time. They've remade it a few times because there's an HD collection and there's some other stuff that it was remade, like it was ported to DS or something.
Oh, I bet that's the definitive way to play the game.
It might be, dude. It might be.
Best game direction, which is awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Shocker, Clair Obscure Expedition 33.
Yeah, not only that, but it was going up against Death Stranding again, too. Death Stranding 2, Ghosts of Yotai, Yote, I don't know how to say that. Hades 2, I don't know anything about that, but people were excited for it. And Split Fiction, which I thought was like phenomenal. Like people were saying it was really good. And how interesting is it that you're playing two women who are like stuck in each other's stories that they wrote?
Yeah.
I don't know. Clair Obscure must be fucking phenomenal, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game.
Which
Clair Obscure Expedition 33.
Oh yeah, almost sounds like the same sort of thing we were just talking about, but I feel you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to say that.
You're not. That's true.
Best art direction after that. Guess who? Yep, that's right. It's not Silk Song. It's not Ghost of Yote. It's not Hades 2, and it's not Death Stranding 2. It's
Clair Obscure 33. Best score in music. This is a good one.
This is a good one.
Guess who won though?
Yeah, it's Lorien Testard. With the soundtrack for Clair Obscure Expedition 33.
Absolutely
insane.
Best audio design.
Battlefield 6. Thank God that someone beat Clair Obscure Expedition 33. And who would have thought that it was those retards over at fucking DICE?
Yeah.
Dude, holy shit. Don't get me wrong, this Battlefield is like probably the best Battlefield since Battlefield 4, but like I don't think the audio's that great. It's not terrible, but like it's just like middle of the road. I don't know. I don't know how these things are scored or if it's just people voting.
Yeah, actually I don't know either.
All right, moving on. We got best performance.
So I was gonna skip that. I was gonna go to best independent game.
I think it's worth mentioning for best performance. There was Troy Baker for Indiana Jones, which Troy Baker is phenomenal. There was Konatsu Kato for Silent Hill F. And there was Erika Ishii for Ghost of Yotei. And then the other 3 people who were nominated were all from Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And guess who won? That's right. Jennifer English for Clair Obscur Expedition 33. You were skipping innovation and accessibility, or you were doing that one?
No, I was skipping all the way to best independent game.
Okay. That's fair. I think that's fair.
Guess who won though?
Well, so we had some good ones in there. We had Hades 2, we had Hollow Knight Silksong, we had Blueprints. I heard all 3 of those are phenomenal. They had Ball X Pit. I don't know anything about that game. And they had Absalom. Also have no idea what the fuck that is. And then there was Clair Obscur Expedition 33 in the category. Guess who won? That's right. That's right. Clair Obscur.
That's right.
Best debut indie game.
Yeah.
Which had Dispatch in it, had Blueprints in it, but Clair Obscur Expedition 33 won that too.
Yeah, I'm a little upset that Dispatch didn't win.
Also, I think it's worth mentioning. You probably were going to skip this, but I'm going to go ahead and mention that best mobile game was, I don't even know how to say it. Umamasumi? I don't know. The fucking Pretty Derby. It's the horse girl game.
Right.
It's the horse girls. They are, and they're not even like horses. They are girls with horse features like ears, and they run around the track. You don't even control them. You just watch them. That one best mobile game. It's like horse racing, like an actual, like you go to a horse race at a horse track, and that's the game. But it's anime uwu chicks. Perfect.
That is perfect.
What's your next one? Best action game? We're gonna do best VR game.
I was gonna skip best VR.
Okay.
I mean, we could probably, for the most part, call it with that. I mean, we can go over best action and best action adventure if you want to.
Yeah,
like
I think we should. Best action, thankfully, was Hades 2. Missing from the nominees was Clair Obscur, so obviously they couldn't win. And best action adventure, also missing from that category, was Clair Obscur, so Hollow Knight Silksong got to win.
Yeah.
Best RPG.
That's true.
Unfortunately, Clair Obscur was present in that category. Although with competitors like Avowed, it's no wonder that they won.
Yeah. That's fair.
Jesus.
It beating out Kingdom Come's crazy.
Every time they faced off, it beat out Kingdom Come.
I don't know, but I've heard Clair Obscur doesn't even have good RPG mechanics. So,
dude, it's like Final Fantasy, like turn-based sort of shit. From like, it's like Final Fantasy. I don't want to say 12. Maybe it's more like we'll put it in like the realm of like 9, maybe, but not quite, because there's like some rhythm, like weird rhythm shit that goes along with it. It's like a newer, whatever, but like, I don't even like, you barely can change your cosmetics, which like whatever, but like Kingdom Come Deliverance is, you get to like be someone else,
Yeah.
I feel like Kingdom Come almost is like more simulator-y though. Like Monster Hunter Wilds was in that category. Outer Worlds 2 was in that category. I don't know. I feel like we're missing some games that could have been there too. Avowed being there is really fucking weird. Obsidian must be real happy they got both their games they released this year on the nominees.
Just to lose.
Best fighting game, which you wouldn't, and to no one's surprise, Clair Obscur 33. I'm just kidding. They're not on the best fighting game. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves won, which I've never even heard of that game. We had Capcom Fighting Collection 2, the 2XKO game, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and Virtua Fighter 5. Sure, I don't know anything about fighting games. Let's just say that the winner won because they were winnersome.
The winner did win. That is fucking true.
Best family game is kind of crazy. Because Split Fiction, for some reason, is in best family.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like I guess if it's like a I don't know who's playing that. Couples are playing that. Friends are playing that. I don't think Aaron and I are gonna go boot up Split Fiction, you know, and I don't think Aaron and
Maybe you
Abby are
guys
gonna go
should.
boot that shit up either. But we had
Maybe they
Mario Kart
should.
World, Lego Voyagers, Lego Party, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and the winner was Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is mostly a single player game, by the way. There is the ability to hand someone else a controller and they can do little things as Pauline. I don't
That's kind of cool.
like Sonic World, like Racing Cross Worlds is like a racing game. The other person can just race. Mario Kart World, the other person next to you can just race. Lego Voyagers is a 2-player co-op game. The entire game is 2-player co-op. I guess if that's there, Split Fiction makes a little more sense because it's 2-player co-op the whole game. And then Lego Party, which is like Mario Party, but Lego themed, is like I think up to like 6 players or something. Like maybe it's only 4, but either way, all of that seems way more family oriented than Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't even know how that won, but it's okay.
Yeah, it is kind of odd.
Best sim strategy was Final Fantasy Tactics. We don't need to mention anything more than that.
No.
Best sports or racing game was Mario Kart World, somehow beating beating Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is kind of crazy, but like the other stuff is like whatever, it's fine. They can beat those other games. It's like EA Sports and
It's
Rematch.
2 soccer games and then a fucking
F1 game that they put out every year. Yeah. Best multiplayer. This is the one we're all waiting for. Claire was kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It was Arc Raiders.
Which is sick.
It was sick. Peak being nominated for that category was also pretty sick. Unfortunately, they lost.
It did lose because there's only one winner in each category.
True. And if you're not first, you're last.
If Peak had one, I'd be okay with that, but Arc Raiders definitely deserved to win.
Arc Raiders deserve something. Probably best audio, honestly, if we're being honest. Out of all the games that came out this year, Arc Raiders probably has the best audio. Sound design, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, they weren't even nominated for that. And then out of left field for best adaptation, dog shit ass Last of Us Season 2 won. And it went up against a Minecraft movie and Devil May Cry. There's no way that dumb shit won.
Yeah, that actually kind of concerns me because so The Last of Us Season 2 had a fucking insane viewership drop off, and like viewers are gonna go up towards the finale, at least by the finale. They're not gonna go down.
Yeah.
So losing viewers means people do not fucking care because it's bad.
It's so bad.
And Devil May Cry was like setting records for viewership.
Dude, yeah. I feel like Neil Druckmann had to have fucking paid them or something. Like, I just don't know how Last of Us Season 2 fucking that, or people voted for it and they just didn't watch any of that stuff. Or like people like hate voted against like Minecraft. Like they're like, oh, I don't want Minecraft to win, so they just picked something else.
Dude, some of these winners, it couldn't be because it was actually the best game, like, or the best in category. It's legit like a popularity thing. Like people are like, oh, I've heard of The Last of Us. I don't know what Devil May Cry or Splinter Cell is. Let me vote for The Last of Us.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, a Minecraft movie not winning is kind of insane too, because it was like a phenomenon. And Last of Us Season 2 was like fucking doo-doo ass no good.
A phenomenon in terms of how bad it was.
Yeah, I didn't even know they could. It was Game of Thrones Season 8 might have been better. In fact, I haven't even seen it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it was. Most anticipated game, everyone knows. I actually wouldn't have been surprised if Marvel's Wolverine won, or Witcher 4, honestly. But of course, Grand Theft Auto 6 won. Everyone's been waiting for this game for literal years. I'm surprised Elder Scrolls 6 isn't up there. I'm also surprised that Elder Scrolls didn't have any, like, they didn't even mention it or showcase anything. Like, this would have been the perfect time to be like, hey, like, here's what we got so far. Like, it's looking real cool, but that game's not coming out, I think.
Yeah. Exactly.
Dude, I feel like the content creator of the year was a fucking F in the chat too.
It says for a streamer or content creator who's made an important and positive impact on the community. What did Moist Critical do this year?
I don't know. And you're putting him, first of all, I Show Speed's not even on the fucking list, right? And we've got Kai. We've got the Burnt Peanut.
That's Diddy.
True. They just used a picture of Diddy. It's not even Kai. I mean, that's pretty racist of them. Moist Critical did what, brother? What did he do? I have a theory that they meant to put Asmon up there, but because him and Moist Critical look similar, they got the wrong dude. They put the wrong guy up there. That's what I think happened personally. I don't know what the fuck Moist Critical did. I don't even fucking. How do you even spell this dumbass kid's name?
The first I in critical is a 1, and also it's critical with a K.
But like, if didn't Queso win last year?
That sounds right.
Queso won last year, and then Moist Critical wins this year. Like, it's so fucking weird. I don't even know.
Very weird.
I don't know. Like, kudos to the dude. Moist Critical meme, woo, or whatever. I just, why did he win? I just don't even know what did he do that made him win. Did he have
voiced the Bat character?
I'm trying to figure it out. Like, what did he do that was so amazing?
He voiced the Bat character. I just told you that.
Yeah, but like, oh, here's what people are saying: straight up robbery. Nobody even fucking knows who Moist is. Kai is literally the biggest streamer in the world next to Speed. That man's grind is unreal. Okay, so, you know, some positive, some negative. Both just sit at their desk and talk, but at least Kai does it with famous people. Big congrats to Moist Critical, Moist Critical, sorry. Well deserved. His content always hits differently. Those were some stiff competitors too. I don't know, dude. I don't even know how they decided that. Like, I don't know. He's got numbers, but like, I don't know. I feel like he's kind of fallen off a little bit in the past. And I just like, is Speed too controversial to have on there? Like, I just don't know why Speed wasn't even nominated.
Who were the nominees last year?
I don't know.
Were you able to see that?
I can look it up. What is it called? Content creator?
Yeah.
And like, Peanut won streamer or VTuber at the streamer awards, so like, you know, it's fine. So last year was Queso, Eo1, Techno Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Picora. I don't know who. I know who Typical Gamer and Queso are. So
here's my theory on that. Because Kai and Speed weren't nommed last year, I wonder if you can't get nommed back to back. I mean, Speed wasn't nommed last year though, so that is weird, but maybe that's why.
Was he nommed some other time? Because in 2023, it was Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Quackity, Spreen, and Cypher PK.
Maybe
And
they
Iron
thought
Mouse won. Which
maybe they thought Speed and Kai were the same person.
Dude, could you could you imagine? And they're like, well, this Kai guy looks like Diddy, he can't win. Yeah, dude, that's what happened. That's my story, that's my headcanon, and that's what we're staying with. His I don't even know if Speed's ever been nominated, but I don't think he's been around all that. You know, he hasn't been real big for too long. I mean, he's been around a while, but like he's pretty young. He's like what, like 23 or something?
Well, Kai not getting nommed last year is kind of crazy.
He's only 20. My bad. He's only 20, but he's been streaming since he was like 16 or something like that. Do you think Speed's too young? He can't win because he's not 21 maybe. Or something. Maybe they can only give it to people who are. I don't know. Moist critical over Kai is just insane to me. That's just me though. One
of them voiced a bat character and one of them didn't.
True. Then we got best esports game. I don't even care. It was Counter-Strike. Yeah, like, who cares?
I feel like we can skip the rest of the stuff. It's like esports related shit.
I mean, Chovy, League of Legends Chovy, he's
Anchovy?
Yeah, Chovy. He has like some really famous fucking clip of him like four-piecing a team in League and everybody being like, what the fuck? What's this tech that Chovy's on? But that's all I know about him. Best esports team Vitality. Other than NRG, I didn't know any of those teams, by the way.
NRG.
Yeah. Player's Voice.
NRG.
Wuthering Waves surprisingly won Player's Voice, which is Player's Voice is a 100% fan voted award. So Clair Obscure Expedition 33 was in this category, as well as Dispatch, and Wuthering Waves won, beating out Genshin Impact and Hollow Knight Silksong as well. The interesting thing about this to me is that this is a 100% player vote. So like this is only a popularity contest, right? The amount of awards that Clair Obscure earned based on what this says makes me feel like there was some fucking money. Anyways, that's all 29 categories. The ones we care to mention anyways. I think we pretty much hit all of them, but
yeah, for the most part, we only skipped a couple.
True.
Well, I guess it's cookie time.
Oh yeah, everyone loves some cookies. Well, I need to.
Also, the past few weeks, I've been forgetting to give my review.
Oh, okay. Week. Well, let me turn this off then. All right. Sorry, it was a sneak peek. Just hold that thought though.
So basically, I actually just got the cookies on Saturday. So
yesterday for us.
True. So luckily, this is like a super fresh in my mind review because normally I get them on Mondays and then we talk about them on fucking Sunday. So it's like almost a full week.
Yeah.
So this was the debut of the Moose Cup. I got one. It actually was super good.
Oh yeah.
I split it into threes, basically eating it, and I really I split it in half, and then I just didn't eat the like last half of the half.
Last quarter,
but
even.
It was good. It's just a lot. True. It's just a lot of calories. So I like ate enough to like try all of the layers. And then I was like, all right, I don't want to fucking consume 1,000 calories right now. So
real.
But it was super solid. Other flavors I would definitely try. This was like the hot cocoa mousse cup, I think. It was good. This is like one of the only times I've actually like not been disgusted eating the like
buttermilk mousse, whatever shit.
Yeah, the fucking shit that they love putting on the skillet cookies.
The buttercream, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a scoop of fucking buttercream. And there was like this cake type shit in the bottom,
That makes
and
sense.
that was like actually really fucking good.
I bet that was. Yeah.
I also got a so there was 2 marshmallows on a fucking skewer in the cup as well.
Yeah.
Those marshmallows were okay.
They weren't jet puffed marshmallows, I guess.
A little, no, but they were big though. They were a little chewy. Definitely seemed not fresh.
Damn, weren't they
Which was
toasted a little
annoying.
bit? Because in the photo, it looked like they had some coloring on
Yeah,
them.
it seemed like they fucking blowtorched it basically.
Damn.
So they also did the brownie s'mores cookie thing. So the actual cookie of that was good. Actually, like really good. There was even like some like fudge on it or something, like some fudge drizzle. The actual cookie was good. However, I think they need to stop doing shit with marshmallows if they aren't gonna do this. Because I was thinking of like what they could do to offset this issue. Basically, my marshmallow is always fucking hard and chewy. It's disgusting. I think what they need to do, I think that needs to be a cookie that's consumed right away. But I think they need to leave the marshmallow off until they go to hand the cookie out. And I think they should like toast it for a few seconds right before they hand the cookies out if they're gonna do a marshmallow s'mores related thing, because the marshmallow's hard and disgusting. And so I end up fucking like I'll take a bite to try it to see if my Crumbl got it right this time, and they keep not. So like I'll take the initial bite with a little bit of marshmallow. I get pissed off, and then I pull the marshmallow off, and then I eat the rest of the cookie.
Damn. Feels bad.
It does.
I just smudged the shit out of my glasses.
Rip.
Yeah.
What else did I get? The molten lava cookie, which is good, and then I got the sea salt chocolate chunk, which that cookie is fucking phenomenal.
Damn. Singing the praises of the fucking sea salt cookie. I'm sure yours is a lot better because all your salt is spread in a nice even layer across the top of the cookie and not just in one fucking place like mine.
I need to take a picture of it because it never has been in just one spot.
All right. Let me turn this back on. Let's go over our cookies this week. We have the cookie that stole Christmas, which is not using any Grinch words at all. It's not affiliated with Dr. Seuss in any way. I don't know. Does that fall under free use? Because like he wrote that in like 1948 or something.
I think it technically is then, but I don't know. That shit's weird because like it's different times for like different forms of media and all kinds of weird shit. Trademark shit is so confusing.
Let's see. He wrote that in. Maybe I was wrong on that. It came out in. I don't want the movie, brother. Book.
I think you do though. I think that's the problem.
I don't. It came out in 57, so I was like a decade off. But at 57, that's still like 80 years ago, though. Almost 70 years. We'll go with 70. That's a better round number. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it's just a green sugar cookie, as far as I can tell, with a frosted heart. I'm surprised they didn't just like put a bunch of shit all over the top of this. Like they are normally doing. I am gonna go and I'm gonna get one of these.
Damn.
Chocolate crumb cookie featuring Oreo. Very commonly reoccurring cookie, I think.
Yeah.
Holiday red velvet sandwich cookie. I don't like that the middle is cut out on the cookie. That bothers me.
I'm really confused about that.
That pisses me off a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Damn. That's a new cookie.
Yeah, they had another sandwich cookie though that they had cut out like that. It was one of the mallow cookies, but it's vanilla cream cheese frosting, so it's probably good. But this might be one that you want to keep cold. You know?
Exactly.
Also, it says that it has
That was
white
a syrup
chocolate ganache peeking through the star cutout. So this is white chocolate ganache or ganache or however you say that, and then this is velvety vanilla cream. What'd you say?
Yeah, which is confusing. I said it. I think it's supposed to be served chilled. It is.
Yeah. Then we have the candy cane brownie cookie. I mean, it's a brownie cookie with candy cane on it. I don't think I like peppermint enough to ever have something like that.
I want to say something about that. They actually just changed that. So
did
originally, yeah. So it's been changed and it's been changed again. So originally, this week was supposed to have the peppermint cocoa mousse cup.
Oh, okay.
Which sounds good. And then they changed it a week or two ago, or actually, I think it was more than that. I think it was a few weeks ago, and people started throwing a fucking fit, and they were like, "No, we want to try the peppermint cocoa mousse cup." And so then that came back up in the lineup, and they were like, everyone was like, "Oh yes, they heard us, we win, hell yeah!" And then legit, like just today, like when they announced the lineup, they changed it back to something else. So we are not getting the peppermint cocoa mousse cup, which sucks because I was looking forward to that one.
We get the candy cane brownie cookie. I think this cookie would be cooler if the candy cane was in the cookie also. This is one of those times where like they could have done that and it would have been better, and they just didn't do it for whatever reason. Then we have the Reese's peanut butter cup cookie. Hell yeah. Shout out Reese's. We had Oreo and Reese's collabs. Yeah. It's a peanut butter cookie. Cool. Got the eggnog tres leches cake, which if you like eggnog, sounds cool. I guess.
Do.
I like eggnog.
I wouldn't mind trying that.
I wish it was a eggnog tiramisu though. Personally.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, personally, if it was going to be a cake, I would prefer it was a tiramisu instead of a tres leches. But whatever, that's fine. That's fine. And then we had the milk chocolate chip cookie. Whoa, everyone's favorite. It's a chocolate chip cookie. Yay.
Exactly.
I'm going to buy a bunch of these and fucking throw them at random people as I drive around town.
Damn.
I'm not actually going to do that, but the idea just hit me and it sounds really fun, so I might do it anyway.
Is secret menu gone everywhere?
Oh, is it? No shit.
Yeah, it's usually at the bottom.
True. It is usually at the bottom.
So maybe that's finally gone across the board.
Well, they were getting rid of it, right?
Yeah, they had stated that, which my store had like not done shit in several weeks anyways, so whatever.
Hold on, I'm ordering a 6-pack. Yeah, I have no secret menu cookies this week, even when I go to order, so.
Okay, so if you go to flavors map at the bottom.
Oh, there's a I already closed it.
Rip. You can do the secret menu there. Which my Crumbl yet again, nothing.
Yeah. The one I usually go to didn't have one. I didn't check the other one across town. I should say across town. They're like about the same distance away from me. I just go to the other one because it's usually closer to other shit that I need to go to.
Dude, I feel like this shouldn't be allowed.
What?
The Crumbl in Outer Banks is doing the turtle cheesecake, s'mores brownie, and semi-sweet chocolate chunk as the secret menu, which is literally 3 cookies from last week.
Do they just have leftovers? I don't even know how you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hold on, let me open that back up, I guess. So how did you get to this? You said you scrolled to the bottom.
Yeah, click flavor map.
Okay, flavors map. Got it. Oh yeah, so neither of my stores are doing it, but a store in my state is doing the classic pink sugar cookie.
Hell yeah.
So this looks about the same as it has been looking. The fuck is
Holy shit, brother! Look in Cali.
Yeah, just fucking Dubai chocolate brownie.
That must be selling really fucking well there, because I think they keep doing the Dubai, don't they?
Yeah,
Did
they
they do that like
do.
last week too?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
There's a waffle cookie in Hammond, Louisiana. It's got that
W.
fake
Hammond.
butter on it. Jonesboro in Arkansas has a pineapple whip cookie.
Whip.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Should we go over the free games?
Yeah. Did you want to do the
All right.
whole upcoming list of Epic's thing, or just we're just gonna run it back?
So it's a spoiler. I was gonna mention that. We just don't know if it's gonna be like definitive or not. But yeah, I
True.
was gonna mention that.
Okay.
So, last week's game was Hogwarts Legacy, which was pretty fucking big. That game's only like 2 years old now, 3 at the most, but I think 2.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3. Almost
I
3.
never did buy that, so that's kind of cool. I might actually check that out potentially. I mean, I at least redeemed it. It's free.
Real.
So this is pure spoilers, pure speculation. We do not know for sure.
Yeah, temper
But-
this with a grain of salt.
Yes. This is the supposed list of games. So December 18th, you have Jurassic World Evolution. Okay, and also starting with the next week's release, this week's release, it's gonna be daily. So Jurassic World Evolution 2 on the 18th, Desperados 3 on the 19th, Total War Warhammer the 20th, Tropico 5 21st, Chicken Police Painted Red the 22nd, Loop Hero the 23rd, Lego Batman the 24th, which is the old one, not the new one, obviously, because it's not out yet.
Right.
Commander Keen December 25th, Farming Sim the 2022 December 26th, Slime Rancher 2 December 27th, Terraria 28th, Detroit Become Human December 29th, which that's kind of cool. Mortal Kombat 11 December 30th, and then Red Dead Redemption 2 December 31st. That's gonna be fucking huge if that's true. That's a sick fucking giveaway.
Obviously some of those start before we'll even record the next podcast, so in the next podcast we'll be able to tell you whether or not they followed
It's been true or not.
Yeah. And who knows, they could still follow the first half and change it, like switch it up.
That's true.
But for right now, that's the list. So make sure you get on every day and check them. Daniel said that he was going to change it so that when he boots Windows up, Epic will just open. Which is maybe a good way to remind yourself to do it. But definitely set some sort of reminder, because they are going to be doing a free game like every day. So, and only 4 a day, so like each of those will go up and you'll have 24 hours basically.
Yeah, instead of a week.
Yeah, so make sure you stay on it. That's starting on what, the 18th? 18th, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so that's huge. Assuming that list is right.
True.
There's actually a couple like I would be interested in.
True.
So Hogwarts Legacy, Jurassic World Evolution 2. So we have the first one for free, and I still haven't even played that one, but still, I mean, like in theory, I think that game would be cool.
Yeah, Aaron seems to like it.
Lego Batman, that's cool.
Yeah.
If you're into Sims, Farming Sim, that's cool. Detroit Become Human, I wouldn't mind playing that game. Mortal Kombat 11.
Almost feel like they've given that away before, but I'm not 100%. It's definitely been given away on PlayStation Plus.
I'll check, because I pretty much always get the free games. So let me see if I have it. I do not have Detroit.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe it was free on PlayStation or something, because that was originally a PlayStation exclusive. So
yeah.
It's been a Sony game for a little bit longer than it has been on PC.
Yeah, it's by the studio who did Heavy Rain.
Chocolate Rain.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Chocolate Rain by
Tay Sunday.
Sure. Apparently that song's about racism. I didn't know that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Anyways,
that's dumb.
That was episode 38. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, at the beginning I might have said episode 37. But yeah, episode 30. This is episode 38. So, you know.
I think you said 38.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just in my head. Yeah. I said 37. I don't know. Last week was 37. This week's 38. Yeah. Episode 38 of Between a Rock and a Bald Spot. This guy and that guy.
Exactly. Good night.
Yeah.